Dorothy Allison, author and force of nature, has died. Dorothy Allison, the lesbian feminist activist, beacon, poet, parent, and award-winning author of novels like Bastard Out of Carolina and Cave Dweller, has died at 75. Allison wrote about a queer, poor South with dynamism and ferocious love. Her books tangoed frankly with historically taboo subjects, like sexual abuse, and spotlit characters underglimpsed on the shelves of hegemony. In the 70s, Allison fomented with a rising feminist movement. Of her activist years in Florida and D.C., Allison wrote, "Part of my role, as I saw it, was to be a kind of evangelical lesbian feminist, and to help develop a political analysis of this woman-hating society." In the 80s, her socially minded work met literary aspirations. Allison edited the feminist newspaper Amazing Grace, and contributed essays, poems, and editorial insight to pubs like Quest, Out/Look, The Village Voice, and Conditions. With Joe Arnone, Allison co-created the Lesbian Sex Mafia, the oldest continuously running women's BDSM support and education group in the country. After her first collection, Trash, was published to wide acclaim, Allison turned fully to prose. She wrote poetry, novels, and what she proudly called smut. Her work often centered poor queer women in crisis, and could be tinged with autobiography. Of her best-known novel, Allison said, "Writing Bastard Out of Carolina became ultimately the way to claim my family's pride and tragedy, and the embattled sexuality I had fashioned on a base of violence and abuse."